I have in front of me here a 30-meter IR 700 TVL dome camera. Okay, you can see it in front of us here. It comes in this presentation box. Basically, inside the box we have a pretty generic user manual which covers the full range of cameras made by this manufacturer. We have 3 screws and 3 plugs which are used to mount the base onto a wall or a ceiling for mounting the camera itself. We have an Allen key that comes with it, and I've used this Allen key here to adjust these 3 screws here with Allen heads on them, and this is what holds the top part of the casing onto the base and secures the camera into a certain location. What we're going to do here is I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the structure of this. So normally you would need to disassemble it in this manner unless you're going about mounting it onto the wall actually. So what would happen here is you can see the dome camera itself just sits in directly here, and what we have here is we've a total of 6 holes here, 3 for holding on the top part of the frame itself, and 3 holes here which we'd use for marking out holes and then drilling and mounting this camera directly onto the base of the camera onto a ceiling. Okay, so that's fine. So what we're going to do then is, the other thing to note here is we obviously have all the LED lights here, 36 in total, and we have a zoom adjustment and a focus adjustment as well. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go and we will grab, we'll just reassemble this in this manner. So we can just push it down like this. Now of course we can use this opportunity here to adjust the camera almost in any direction. And you can see there's a slot right here. So it just allows us to angle it right forward like that. So what I'm going to do is just hold it in that position there. And what I'll do is I'll put the cover back on now. And what we can use that as an opportunity to actually come along and we will line up the holes here. And what I can do then with the Allen screw is I can come along and I can screw it into position. So obviously what we do is we adjust the camera to the particular location, and when we lock these screws in tightly on the side, it means that we can't come up with our hand and just move the angle to which the camera is pointing, and that's part of the reason that it's family resistant, because you can come along and do something like that with it. So I just grab this screw here as well then, and I'll just do that. So you can see that's just the basic thing. I won't take up too much time adjusting here, but you can see the basic concept here. It's just adjusting. So the next thing to note here is we have a cable coming off here, and on this we have an adjustment here for bringing up an on-screen menu, which I'll demonstrate in a few moments. And also we have a BNC connection which is carrying out the video, and a 2.1mm socket here, which is for taking power off of our power unit. In this case we're actually going to use the same power as power unit powering the DVR, but you can take it directly off its own power unit. So the first thing then is I'm just going to connect the power here. So what we have here is the power connected, and next the connection here. Okay, and we'll just hold it in there. And what we'll do then is I can just tilt this over here, and we can just angle onto what's behind us here. So you can see just this screen here. It's just for a quick demonstration on it. I can just see the picture, etc. on it. Okay. So this particular camera here is part of a wider range of cameras that we stock. We stock bullets, PTZs, domes, etc. all available, along with DVRs, connectors, etc. So what we try to do in each one is just give a straightforward demonstration of the camera so you know exactly what to get and the key points on it. And one final thing I'm going to show here is I'm just going to press the OK button here. And you can see here with the lens we can bring up a menu here, and we can adjust up and down through the menu, shuttering. So we could change it from manual to auto and back again. We could go to shuttering, white balance, backlight, picture adjust, day night auto. We could come into a situation where we want to put it to manual, have a very fixed light adjustment on it. We could change the language settings, and we can come along here, we can save all. If we don't save all, we can just hit exit here, and that's it. And if we make a mess of the settings, we can actually do a full reset on this as well, so it makes it quite convenient. So you can see there's a lot of features on this in terms of technology. The camera resolution is quite strong, and as I said, it's just part of a wider range of cameras available on the tvtrade.ie website.